Yo, I'ma start this video off with a little history lesson, and we gonna start at the beginning of time. I remember it like it was yesterday. Man starts evolving until he gets mad hairy, hair everywhere. Then fast forward to like 5000 BC. This is where the world's first barber even starts to exist. So they cut in here with whatever sharp item they have around them. Feel me? No hairlines are getting pushed back in this time period. Then skip ahead to 1869, India. Everybody's waiting for this baby to be born. Everybody that's waiting has a fresh cut and a full, vibrant, fresh head of hair and beard. The baby comes out, and the nurse that's trying to check the baby, she pulls out the flashlight, tries to check its eyes, but as she's gliding down the shining light towards the baby's head, she goes, "Oh no, my eyes!" This baby was bald, but he was Mr. Clean bald. A shining head, a Michael Jordan perhaps. The baby just had no ability to grow hair. This kid grows up and gets all this character development experience points, feel me, getting clowned about his bald head, till one day he's getting clowned and all of a sudden he speaks up, right? And he says, "I'll hit your shorty in a gondola." And then the crowd in awe just is amazed. And then that's where he gets the nickname Gandhi, and that's how Gandhi really came to be. He was really one of the first bald people to not fight about his baldness, but use his words instead of his hands. He used his baldness as a way, almost like armor. If Gandhi had hair, he would just be another Indian guy, man. Like, take for example Jeff Bezos. When he had hair, he was out in the street, homeless, a bum. Then one day he looked in a piece of glass bottle, right? And he seen that, yo, the hairline is done for. I might as well just shave it off. Somehow finds a razor, shaves off every last hair that existed on his head. Then thinks in his head, why not just order the razor off of Amazon? And then Amazon was created. It's almost like the hair he had before wouldn't even make him think that. It's like almost giving people their true potential. Like, this is why monks are bald. You know what I'm saying? So if your hairline's receded, bro, don't even worry about it. You might, bro, I'm telling you, man, bald might be the way. But that couldn't be me. I'm brushing right now. I'm about to be spinning. But back to the point I'm trying to make. Even some of the most overpowered characters are bald. Like, look at this man, Saitama, man, aka One Punch Man. If you know, you know. But if you don't know, off first glance, you might underestimate him. Like, if he's walking out in the street, you might just try to slap his head. You know what I'm saying? But if you were to slap his head, you're just gonna be met with this look. Now, there's two options after being given this look. Run, which isn't really an option. It's really thrown out the window automatically. But no, just cancel option one. Or die. So your only option is death. So GG's, he's really one of the most, it takes one punch and whoever he's fighting against is done. He once punched a giant centipede and it just evaporated into the air. It just didn't exist after he punched it. So if you slap his head, I mean, prepared to be Thanos snap basically. But the next one is a childhood favorite for me. You know him, I know him. Caillou. To be honest, if I could see a crossover, I would have it be One Punch Man versus Caillou in a fight. I would love to just see Caillou get eviscerated over and over and just replay it over and over. I'll probably hang it up on my wall as a poster. I just hate this annoying bald. But, you know, the real childhood favorite, number one from Kids Next Door, really goes without saying. He was literally bald with the darkest shades in the room. And on top of that, his name was Nigel. But I always had a theory about Nigel, aka number one, which is, hey Arnold, is Nigel pre-hair loss? Let me introduce Exhibit A, the very obvious and the only reason this theory was even created, the head shape, which honestly is the really only comparison I can make. You know, I couldn't really find anything else. You know, they might be long lost cousins in the animation universe. I just thought, like, you know, maybe multiverse, you know. But back to number one, he ain't have to answer to nobody, and that's why he was running the whole Kids Next Door agency. Feel what I'm saying? I think that the fact that he was the only bald kid in the agency really made them respect him more. It's a really top tier bald character. He clearly had mad self-confidence, you know. But our last bald character is really a favorite of mine. You know, he's a GOAT. You may have seen him. He may have been a doctor one time, a teacher this time, And then you may have even seen him preaching gospel, preaching the word at your local church. Just know that this is a man of many occupations, many different uniforms, but only one name, Mr. Jonathan Sins. He's a bold person that taught me in life that don't just do one job, do everything, every single occupation that has ever been made. Fill that resume up. If you a cop today, okay, that's cool or whatever. Now go to space, be an astronaut. Oh, you're done with space, you're coming back to Earth? Okay, man, be a butler. He's really one of the guys that showed me being bald is kind of a cheat code. Like, you're hacking in life at that point. There are a few other bold honorable mentions. Kratos, Megamind, the damn goon Walter White, Terry Crews in the Old Spice commercials, Aang, and Shrek. And you can't forget about DeMarcus Cousins III. Damn, but let me know if like y'all considering going bald after this video, if I influence any people to go bald. But more importantly, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and I'm out.